And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Toxic relationships have been a talker of the past week, with celebrities bringing in the issue to the forefront. First, there's Jonah Hill. There are allegations of him being emotionally abusive to his ex-girlfriend, Sarah Brady. Brady is calling him a misogynist. This is after she released text messages in which he spells out what he said were boundaries for their relationship, like not posting sexy pictures of herself on social media, even though she's a damn model. And then there's Keke Palmer. You guys remember this. People took sides after her now infamous appearance at Usher's Las Vegas concert. Video of her interaction with the R&B star went viral after the father of her children, or her child, Darius Jackson, criticized her outfit while insinuating it's not something mothers should wear. The situation inspired Houston-based rapper / singer Ruckus to write a song about it, insecurity in relationships. Want to hear it? Here it goes.
And your body's not meant to be shown, it's more like a temple for worship. No one is perfect, I know you don't mean no offense, but the devil be working through women that's twerking. You and your girl should probably repent, probably redress so you're looking your best. Probably redress just to show me respect as your man with your interests in mind. When they tempt you, politely decline.
There you go. Let's talk about it. Ruckus joins us now here in studio, along with media personality Bevan Biggers and therapist Dr. Angela Jones. So, Ruckus, what made you decide to put that song out, and which side are you taking when it comes to, let's say, the Keke Palmer situation?
Well, I put the song out because there was a lot of controversy around this issue, of course. And I think that it started to divide on gender lines. A lot of men are like, well, she shouldn't go out wearing a dress like that. And a lot of women were like, why can't I wear exactly what it is that I want to wear and enjoy myself? And I think that for men, it can be a difficult situation to accept the fact that sometimes we are insecure. And I don't think that's a conversation that we have, or a thing that we feel is masculine to communicate to women. And so I took the side of, hey, the root cause here is your insecurity, but it's manifesting in these ways. You're telling her that she needs to wear this kind of dress. You're shaming her for being a mother. You're kind of guilt-tripping her in some way, but then trying to make it seem as though you're trying to protect her. So if you kind of deconstruct all of that, then you start to see like, well, there's actually insecurity at the root of this. You're just masking it.
And many people brought up the issue where he said this is about having morals and standards and ethics, and then people say, well, you got a baby, you didn't get married, you didn't follow standards and ethics. Bevan, let's bring you into this.
Okay, I'm pretty sure as a Keke Palmer fan that she was wearing the same stuff prior to them even being in a relationship. So now that I'm in this relationship, what's changed? Is it because now we have this connection and I'm going to bounce back to him? It's insecurity. Why should I have to change myself now? You didn't have this moral compass before. You liked my tight outfit. You liked my thongs before. Well, what's different, you know?
Should there be a middle ground, though? If he expresses to you, not publicly like he did, if he comes to you as your significant other and says, I don't feel comfortable now because you're my lady, you have my child, I want more for you.
Well, you want less from me because you want less of me, and boundaries should...
But is that a conversation
It's a conversation we don't have on Twitter. The problem that he had was he posted it on Twitter instead of, you have her number, you could have texted her. After you put the baby down from burping him because, you know, you're at home, you could have texted me saying, hey, I don't feel comfortable with you doing this.
You had to put him at home with the baby.
But doesn't it get, this gets a little bit...
stay-at-home puppy.
It gets a little complicated because she is somebody that makes money off of entertaining. She makes money off of dressing a particular way. Sometimes she has to play roles as an actress where she might be doing something that's salacious, she might be doing something that exposes her body. When she's exploiting herself to make bread for the family, it's okay. But now, when it's not for that, now you have a problem with it. I do think that we should be able, as men and women, to express what our standards are behind closed doors and communicate that to our partners, but I think it gets a little funny when you took her in one way, as Bevan said, and then now when you're in a relationship, you want to change what her identity is.
Let's bring in the expert, Dr. Angela Jones.
The thing is that what he tried to do was shame her. And he thought that, you know, this is what we usually do to women to get them in order and in line. So what I'm going to do is use the platform that I know that moves her, that is important to her, which is her fans. And it backfired on him. He tried to shame her, and all he did was really shame himself. Because what she has done since the incident is not respond to it. I mean, she kind of has like a passive-aggressive kind of thing posted recently, but nothing like saying, well, here's my response to him. And at the end of the day, he tried to use an old school method of shame, guilt, and public embarrassment to put someone in line that he never had in line in the first place. So I think everyone, especially on this panel, is in, we all share the same opinion that he used the wrong method. He tried to put his insecurities on a public platform and then try to back it up with a second tweet saying, well, these are my morals and standards. But where are your morals and standards in line by putting and shaming your family? Now you have a permanent legacy online for your child to read in the future of what you did to their mother.
And now they're out here calling him the bread loser and a Nazi. So I mean, it really didn't work out for you.
Never heard the bread loser.
Yeah.
But Dr. Jones, let's get back to the point. If there is there a chance for a legitimate conversation?
Absolutely.
With a couple, if that significant other doesn't feel comfortable with the way you're dressing?
So like in the Jonah Hill situation, there's a lot of controversy about that because it was private, it was via text message, and now she exposed it a year later, and a lot of people have a problem with the fact that she's exposing it later. Now, I'm not saying that she didn't experience emotional abuse, that he's not a misogynist. I don't know anything about this man other than how he acts on TV. But the problem is the delivery. The problem is like the sincerity. And I think with the Jonah Hill situation, there's a lot of manipulation that was beyond, like using his platform. Oh, this is what I'm going through, to try to make sure she was put in line, even though she's a surfer. She wears a bathing suit, clearly. If I meet you and you're a surfer, this is what you're gonna wear, and this is your platform, and I'm using that now to like break you down slowly. So I just think there's just a lot of insecurities in both situations.
All right, thank you guys for joining us. Still ahead.